Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Big Bang Crypto. In this video I want to talk about something very important that is happening in the Bitcoin chart which could eventually be irritating. So I want to share my thoughts with you. As you can see, this is the live 15-minute Bitcoin chart compared to the US dollar. And right here you can see the descending triangle that I've been talking about in yesterday's video. I told you this is a bearish pattern, so a breakout to the downside is very likely. Now, after breaking out to the downside, Bitcoin has been forming a head and shoulders reversal pattern, which is a bullish pattern. And after breaking this resistance line or neckline, Bitcoin has been moving to the upside. Now, when you take the height of the head and put it to the point of a breakout, you can see that Bitcoin could approximately reach $12,160. And as you can see, Bitcoin has been moving up to nearly $12,100. Now, why do I think that from this point Bitcoin will be moving down again? I have four major informations. The first information or indicator is that we have been falling from nearly $14,000 to nearly $10,000, and this means we are seeing a $4,000 correction in a very short period of time. And when you see something like this, you can expect that at some point you will see what is called the dead cat bounce. And after this bounce, the price usually continues to fall down. The second information or indicator is the volume. And as you can see, the volume is declining. So this shows me that the probability increases for a movement to the downside. And the third information I'm using is the Fibonacci Retracement tool, and this is the 61% level. Now when I zoom out, you can see that I've been starting by the bottom up to the highest point of the last parabolic movement, and this shows me that the 61% level is somewhere around $7,200. So there is a high chance that we will fall down to this level. So this is my third indicator, and we didn't fall to this level yet. The fourth information that I'm using is a new information that I want to share with you. Now I go back to the 15-minute chart so that you can see what I'm talking about. Let me take this away. Now there is something very interesting happening right now. When I put a line from this point to this point and a line from this low to these other lows, then you can see that there is forming a falling channel. So we could eventually see Bitcoin moving between the main trend line and the channel line for the next hours and days. So at this point it seems so, but what I want to see right now is Bitcoin bouncing between these two lines or not breaking one of these two lines too fast. Now here comes the point. When Bitcoin breaks this channel line, then there is a high probability that we will see a much faster bearish movement. Otherwise, when Bitcoin breaks this main trend line, then there is a high probability that the direction of this movement will change, and from that point on we will see a movement to the upside again. So this could give us a very good entry point, but don't act too fast. When there is a breakout, we have to wait and watch the price moving so that we can get a confirmation. So these are my 4 informations that I'm using, and I think there is a high probability that we will see this channel, and this would be a very volatile movement, and I expect this of Bitcoin because we have been moving up so fast that a volatile movement at this stage is very likely. And now I want to tell you something about the deepest low that we could reach in this downwards trend. And I will zoom out again and go to the daily chart. Now, in my previous videos, I have shown you why I think that it is very likely that we are in a bull market, and the 61 retracement level is somewhere around $7,200. Now, why do I think that we won't fall that deep? As I told you, we are now in a bull market, and this is the beginning right here, starting with this parabolic movement. And as you can see, during this movement, we have been making higher lows. So like this, to this, to this, to this, and to this. All right? Always higher lows. And when you look where this low is at, you can see that this is by nearly $7,400. So I expect Bitcoin not to fall lower than this one. I think that it is more likely that we will reach somewhere at this area right here. So this would mean we could be falling down between $8,000 and $9,000. This is what I will be watching, and as I told you, the channel that could be forming right now, all these things I will use in the next videos and the next days to find the right point for a buy-in. This is my strategy. And in yesterday's video, I also told you that because we can expect a movement to the downside, it is very likely that the altcoins will pump for maybe 2 or 3 or 4 days. And this could give us the opportunity to make profit while Bitcoin is falling, so that at the end we can accumulate even more Bitcoin. All right. If you want to know more about that, write in the comments, watch my previous videos. I think they could be very helpful. Okay guys, that's it for today. I want to thank everybody for subscribing, and all those of you who didn't subscribe yet, please subscribe and help this channel to grow. Thank you very much for your attention, and have a nice day.